guys, welcome back, and this is a new week and a new tutorial, and this is what we're going to be making this week. Check out this. Explode? Nothing? Oh, no, that's what we are talking about. It's right here. The effect of an object reforming. So it's easy to break it, but is it easy to put it back together? I don't think so. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to learn how to achieve this effect. I've been trying to think about tutorial for this for this week, so I looked at how to put object together, and it's really hard with particle pro because really there is no tools that can let you match the rotation back. The only way was like through scripting and stuff. And in this tutorial we're going to be using the data operator extensively, so you guys should be warned and you need to pay attention if you are going to follow along. I found this the file for a max file for something like this on Orbaz, on the guy that created the toolbox in the forum. The file was called reform, so I downloaded that file, I studied it, and after that I put it out so I can show you guys how it's done. So I hope you guys like it, and as usual, like it, share it, comment, subscribe, and if you guys make sure to comment, like tell me what you guys are thinking. What am I doing a great job? Am I not? What do you guys want me to change? Do you have an effect in your mind that you want me to do for you? There's a couple of subscribers there. One of them requested the car crash, how tutorial about the car crash, and the other one is about they requested the cloth. I'm gonna do a tutorial about this. Probably it's gonna be the next week. I was planning to do it this week, but the tutorial was it's like I want it to be so advanced. I don't want it to be just because you can go online and find a couple of these car crashes tutorials, and I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be kind of an advanced and unique one. That's why I'm going to take my time and release a good one probably the next week or the week after. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I didn't forget about you. You are in my mind. I just want to give you something good and not something that everybody else got. Okay, let's enough talking and let's get to it. Okay guys, so let's start. I'm gonna create an object here. I'm gonna create a line. I'm not sure. Let's create a vase. One. Grab all of these. W. Move those over here. Object 3, select your spline and grab the outline it. This should be fine. Okay, now click 2, delete this one, we are, a second, change the two corners. Okay. F12, RW, and 0x. And for some reason it's not zeroing out, so I guess I'm gonna just do them by hand. Okay. Alright. Next I'm gonna apply left modifier, and I'm gonna change it to center or minimum. Okay, minimum. Alright, let's play just a little bit with the vertex here. I don't like this kind of too sharp edge. Those to smooth. find some kind of an interesting shape. Yeah, it's fine. Like it. Just a second. Let's move this a little bit out. So I'm gonna grab the twist modifier, PRS, twist. Now let me just send it to the object. One more thing, let's check the polygons. Or the normals, if they are facing the way. I'm gonna just apply a twist modifier. Let's do twist. I got a phone call. Alright. Gizmo center shift A over here. Okay. Twist and it's twisted. Change it on the X, Y, yeah, Y. Modify selection and select every other one. Alt L. I'm gonna deselect. I should deselect. I should deselect these and maybe these. Okay. And I'm gonna extrude those. Got. Yeah, I don't like that, so I'm gonna just go back down here into another poly, and let's go back, pick up those edges, and select the edges again, and convert them to faces. Let's set them. Set them each one by polygons. So maybe set, change it to by polygons. 0 out. Okay. Next I'm going to extrude it. Really all I'm doing here is not necessary, but I always tend to go overboard with stuff, so I don't want to warp it too much. I do this one too. Yeah, it's a nice shape, I like it. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna select this, go to, let's raise it a little bit over here. So I'll put 2 details to it. Okay. And I'm going to convert it to another poly. That's really dense mesh now, so I probably going to regret it. Let's let's go to effect with it only, set Now I'm gonna fracture it. I'm gonna use ray fire, but I showed you before how to fracture an object if you don't have ray fire, or you can use the Voronoi for fracturing script from script spot. So I don't think you'll have any problem fracturing any object. I try to avoid those scripts, but in this case I already showed you how to fracture an object, and you can find a way to fracture it anyway. So I'm gonna just use ray fire here very quick, which is really the best solution for fracturing. I recommend this for everybody that's doing VFX and stuff like this. So I'm gonna add this object here, fragment uniform. I don't want it too many, so you just try this. More than 5 than you want. Impact object lines, on triangles, blah. Okay, yes. Let's see what's gonna happen. Wow, probably shouldn't apply the turbo smooth, that's why it's doing all this stuff here. So I'm gonna just pause and be back when it's done while doing whatever it's doing right now. Okay, I'm back. That was just a second. As you can see, now we have our object and it is fragmented to all these pieces here, which is nice. Okay. Now, and the good nice thing about ray fire too is all your fragmented they have them to its selection, so you can select them very quick, and that's going to be really handy. And I'm going to close object. I'm going to clear those from here. Never know, because I'm not sure if I'm going to hit the simulation button or something, so they might be counted for simulation. Click G to get rid of the grid, and 6 to open the magic window, which is particle flow. I'm going to create a new particle system. I'm going to get up just a center flow. I'm going to delete everything from here. I'm going to replace this with the birth group. Position I don't need it, speed I don't need it, rotation I don't need it, and shape I don't need it. I need display. I'm going to set it to geometry. Birth group. Go back here to your selection and select this selection here. All you gotta do is hit selected and hide it, and display here, put geometry. No, it's up here, sorry, geometry. And one more thing, it's nice, I like that. Now one here, we're gonna change it to 100%. Right, so you got this one here. Now we're gonna try to do kind of a little explosion, or so it's not gonna be fancy, but it's just to keep us going. So I'm gonna append operator tests, get an H test, and I'm gonna use it for test value at 1 frame and do it during this event. Next, I'm gonna create another new particles, I'm gonna get speed by speed, just speed operator. There you go. Let's put it over here. You know what? 300 meter on this crap. So I'm gonna change unit setup to. That's fine, but I'm gonna change the units here to generic. So at least it's a number that they can understand. So I'm gonna put it for a speed of 300 and. What else? With the speed of probably give it 200 for right now, and variation of 100. Okay, and give it some diversion, probably like let's say 145. Let's just play this and see what you're gonna get right now. Whoa. Okay, so we'll display here to geometry too. I'm gonna add another H test here, and gonna apply the same condition, 1 and 0. Come on. I'm gonna set it to event age. No, it's now we're gonna introduce. Let's add another thing here. Let's add the spin. Okay, spin. Give it a variation of 60. Lower this one to 250. Just number typing from my head. Now next, now we're gonna get the new operator event. Grab the empty world. I'm gonna create one. Create driver. Select it. I'm gonna apply gravity and ground collision. I'm gonna append the operator, get to my empty shape. I'm gonna change it to convex hole, and let's put our first data operator here. So which is gonna be this tutorial here, gonna be a good practice for you guys and for me on using data operators. So I'm gonna click data operator here. What I'm gonna use this one for, I'm gonna use it to calculate the mass of each piece here. So instead of giving a uniform mass to all the pieces, we're gonna have the different mass to each piece here according to its volume. So I'm gonna click it. Come on, go to edit data flow. I'm gonna grab. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna grab a function. I'm gonna grab a scalar here. I'm gonna grab an input standard. What I want from the input, I want to input the volume, and this one, since mass is a real, so I want it to be a real number. So here I'm going to change it to a real. Now this here we're going to use it just if you want to increase the mass. So basically because here it's set to plus, so 1 plus 2, so you can set it to multiply, to increase, or whatever, any other operation you want. So I'm gonna just hook this one over here, hook this one over here, and grab the m particles output. What I want to output, I want to output the mass. Okay, I should really use save it as a preset because I use it a lot. Okay, and under the shape here, instead of by density, set it from channel, from mass channel. Okay, I'm gonna add some friction to it, 3, and I'm gonna lower the tolerance to 0.00001, so they basically cannot stand to stay close to each other, so they just explode. Okay. Can be word here. I think let's give it run it now and see what you're gonna get. Display as text. I'm gonna add another thing. I'm gonna add the operator. I'm gonna add the switch, MB switch. You can use it to turn off like some stuff from simulation, or to pick up some parameter from the other events. Like right now I want to pick up the spin, so when they start spinning here, I want this here to match the spin on the event before it. Now it should be when stuff should fall down. So I'm shape. So let's hit play and see what we're gonna get. Alright. Let's wait a little bit. Boom. Okay, so age test, I have event age here, event age. Okay. So play it again, see what you're gonna get. Alright. So it lags a little bit because probably about the high density of the object here. After it explode, you see it's not going, it's not playing, it's one, and now it's not playing. There you go. Now we're gonna start playing. Now we're gonna start playing with introduce our second event. Actually, our second particle flow, which that's the one that we're gonna use it to direct our particles to go back to their original shape. So I'm gonna get the new particle system. I'm gonna just create another standard flow. The birth group, I'm gonna copy it. I'm not gonna copy it because the last time I tried to copy it, it collapsed the whole thing. So I'm gonna just delete this one here. Apply another birth group. Where is it? Come on. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna grab it, put it up here. I don't need the position, I don't need the speed, and I don't need the rotation, and I don't need shape, and just display, display such okay, I even display don't need it. Just display the dots. What I need to add it the board upgrade. I'm gonna add the same ones. Yes. Do you want this object to be hidden and then frozen? And then for that will become selected. Yes. Okay. 95 objects. Okay, so I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna select it, the height, and hide by name. I'm gonna hide that line 001, and hide it, and make sure that it's not selected here. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the band operator, and I'm gonna let's animate it first. And just make just turn off my simulations here. Let's animate it first. I'm gonna go to 6. Oh, what was it? Let's say it goes over here, and after it goes over here, and after that it goes over here. Okay, have 12 here, and I'm just gonna zero out the rotation. See, I've been doing all this movement and I didn't move the key at all. So I'm gonna let's go to 5, bring it over here, like this. 10, W, bring it over here. I'm gonna set those to be like in 50 frame or so. I'm gonna increase my timeline. I'm gonna set it to go to 300. And I'm gonna move this up, let's say by 80. Okay, so X6 again, band operator, exit test, and apply lock band, lock bond. And add this one. I'm gonna like to surface, animated surface, and this is it for this one here. Now I'm gonna hide this selection here. Turn on my particles, and append operator and get another data operator. Alright, so I'm gonna bring it up here. Edit now. Now that's where the fun gonna start. First of all, what I need to do in this one, I need to grab position of all those particles while they are positioned. So we need to calculate their position, and we need to calculate their transformation. So to track the transformation of those objects. So we need all this data to be. We need to gather all this data so we can give it to the other. So we can give it to this other here for the PF flow here. So we can use it to go back to this shape here. So let's start. First of all, I need to select an object. Oh, I turn it off, and my object is gonna be. Oh, actually, I need the flow systems, so it's gonna be a PF system. So I'm gonna select this system here. I'm gonna select it, and this gonna happen to our event. It's gonna be on the new particles. So I'm gonna input standard here, and then change it to new event. Okay. Next, I'm gonna get the geometry node here, and we're gonna change it. You get a lot of options here. You gotta choose which one you want, like point colors, point mapping, point normals. The one that I'm interested in really closest point by surface, and this one point in the object surface closest to a particle. So basically this one here will select will point to the objects points on the object surface closest to the particle. Okay, what I'm gonna do with this one here, I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna click the animated surface, because this one is an animated surface. Subsurface semi, I'm gonna click the geometry and the placement. Okay, that's all that I need from here. Now I'm gonna select, I'm gonna connect this new event here to this new particles to this geometry object, and I'm gonna this one over here, and from here I'm gonna output the information here. I'm gonna output new. I'm gonna just leave it as it is. I'm gonna just drag it. So I'm gonna connect it to this one here. So basically here it's gonna give us the. It's gonna select to get this information here. It's gonna give us the point on this geometry with the particle that gets very close to it. So I'm gonna just drag it on top of the other one so it can get under it. It's gonna be under them. Now I'm gonna select another geometry. I'm gonna change this one here to the point positions. Point position. Okay. I'm gonna connect the PF source to the point position. And I'm gonna select an input custom, and I'm gonna grab my channel that the data channel that I just created here. Okay. And I'm gonna put it over here. And from this tube here, what we got here, we got now what we have the point positions of all those particles, and at the same time we have the points of the geometry here, and we need to output a vector. So from this tube here, so I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna go output standard, and it's already set to a vector, position vector. So here we already have our, like this, we had already our position vector calculated for us. Okay, now what else do we need? We need to calculate the transformation of our object, for our particles going from one point to the other point. To do that, we're going to go get an input, an output standard, actually an input standard, and I'm going to change this from position vector to transform. I want to output the matrix. I'm going to output the matrix here. I'm going to grab an output standard, and I'm going to change it to matrix. So I'm going to output the, we get the transformation here, and we're going to output the transformation. And let's name this one here transform. No, I'm going to get not this one. And I'm going to use an output custom, so we can use this parameter later. It's the same as this one here, so we can use it and output data. So to output it, now cancel. I want just this one. So basically, which one is it? It's output custom. All right, and I'm gonna just the data channel. No, what am I outputting here? This one here is output new, and that's what I'm outputting. I'm going to another new parameter. It's this one here. Now I'm going to output the matrix. Okay. So we have another data channel here. I'm going to rename it. Okay, and next one is we're gonna output the position vector too. I'm gonna output it as a data channel information, so you can use it. And I'm gonna change this to global here. Post. Okay, what else? I'm gonna get again. I'm gonna grab this position vector here. Come on. Okay, just grab an output standard. Change it to position vector. No, it's not the output. I want the input. Input standard. Position vector. And here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna try to go to get our position vector to out as a data channel too. Like this one here, transform data here, and I'm gonna add another one here for just the positions. So I'm gonna output a new. I'm gonna change it from brief to vector. Awesome. So now we have, I'm gonna rename this one here to vector info or vector data. Okay, so we have a transform and a vector data here. Click, I'm gonna use it globally and on post. Right, and we might be messing with these numbers here too, which the execution order, which one should be executed first. I think the matrix should be executed first. One execution order, say 2, because we have this one here has the execution order priority. I'm going to change it to 1. Priority order. another one. Okay, so we got this one, I thought this one and this one. Okay, that's the execution of all of them in. I guess that's all what we need from here, from this. Now we're gonna go back to our inventory here. Let's save as reform. Save. I disabled the auto save in mine because it didn't have enough disk space, so I need to save more often. So okay, now what we're gonna do here. No. So we get here our object are exploding right in the floor at this point. So let's just check. Alright, they are exploding, they are on the floor. Let's say after let's settle down. See that's after 80. After 105, and you see the other ones are moving. These are from this event here. See that's after 75 or 80, we don't want them to be going back to our their original form. So I'm gonna add append an operator, test, age test. Let's go to 0 here. Let's age test, put it up here. Switch this one here to the other side, and it's from 80, and give it a variation of 30. I'm gonna copy my MP shape. Okay, I'm gonna copy my MP word. Okay. What else I'm gonna copy here? I'm gonna copy the switch. And just put in the left one here. Copy the display. What else we need to copy? So we got the physics shape, convex horn, MP shape. I need to match the speed here. Because they're going to match the speed of the other operators. And I need to get append operator test and add a find target. I'm going to find target here. I'm going to change it to by script vector. Okay, and set find target here. I'm going to change it to control. I'm going to just leave it right now, control by speed. I'm going to leave everything as is, and the only thing I'm going to change is by script vector here. And that script vector is going to come from, guess what, another data operator. I'm going to bring this one up here. I'm going to identify. I'm going to use the select object. Where is it? It's right here. And I'm going to select pflow system. I'm going to select the second one. I'm going to select this one here. And I want to output. Where is it? Oh, input new. No. Which one? I wanna output custom or input custom. Yep, input custom here. And I'm going to select the vector data information. And click OK. And I'm going to change it, use when as proxy particles, so we can feed this one to this one here. And what I'm gonna output here, I'm gonna output standard, output standard. to script vector, and this information here going to be tossed to our find target because we are using the script vector here. Yes, I'm not sure if I need to click follow target animation, but just click it and see. Now I'm going to connect this one to this one. Now, after when we define the target, we need them to match the rotation. So, we're gonna have a new particle system. I'm gonna go to the new test event, go to rotation. We're gonna go to the rotation here. Okay, this one here, and we're gonna when they arrive, we need the speed. We need to kill the speed, and this. I think we need to kill the spin too. Append operator tests. No, operator spin. Let's kill the spin here to 0. And to match the rotations, we need, guess what? Another dot operator. Alright, now this one here should be the last dot operator that we need. So I'm going to click edit data flow. What I need, as usual, I need to select my object, grab my flow systems, second one too. I need the output customs. For some reason, no input customs. I'm gonna get 2 of these. And this one I'm gonna use transform, and this one I'm gonna use the vector data. I'm gonna change them both to use one so I can hook them here. Alright, come on. Okay. For the matrix, that's the one that we need to use it for to output our rotation. So what I need to do here, I need to change to convert all this time from transformation to a rotation vector. So get a transform here and change it from vector real to vector quaternion. Hook this one up and output standard. I'm going to change it to a rotation. I'm going to change this one to quaternion. Quaternion is basically a simple way to process a lot of matrix information and convert them to rotation information. I'm gonna hook this one too, and we're gonna match the position again. So we're gonna grab this get vector here, and we're gonna output our position vector again. I always get this problem here, so I'm gonna get output standard again, and just hook this one to this one. And this is it. That should be all what we need to do here. So I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna save, and let's play and see what we got. One more thing, let's change this one here. We already changed everything to 100, blah blah. Alright, let's play and see what you got. It's waiting. Exploded. Wait, no, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Moving too slow. Moving too slow, hurry up. No, they're moving too slow. So I'm gonna pause it again. Go to 6. Then I'm gonna change the find target. I'm gonna change the H test. I'm gonna lower it first. In the H test, I'm gonna test them on the R50. I'm gonna just change it to event age. The find target here, I'm gonna change the color rotation here. I'm gonna change it to just 4 frames and variation to 4. Matching this in spin and everything. What else I should do here? Find target. I'm gonna change it to use time, event duration, and a time, let's say 60, and a variation of 30. I'm gonna use the ducking speed. Change this both to zeros. What else? I'm gonna turn on follow target animation and play it and see what we get. Maybe it's second. I didn't play it. There we go. Come on. Explode. Start moving. Start moving. Hurry up. Yep. They are moving. They are moving. They are moving. Moving. Whoa. Click 6 here. I'm gonna change display here to geometry. Let's look at it again. I wanna match them over here. Something. Click 6 here. And this one here, it's just switching it to 100%. I think that's the problem. Change this one to a half frame. And this one here to a half frame. Okay. Play it now. Alright. No, come on. Up. Awesome, it's getting together. Up. Awesome. Alright, and that's what we are looking for. We are looking for a reform object. I've been looking for this effect forever. Wow, I finally got it. So let's play it again. I want to see, look at it again. I'm going to change it from 0 to 260. I think it was done. 260. Click OK. And play. Explode. Stuff all over the place. Now it's going back. Awesome. See that? Alright. Good. And this is it, guys. This is all what we need to know about this effect here, how to reform. Actually, this effect here, if you I'm not sure if you guys seen this movie or not. I didn't see it myself. This movie is an Indian movie. It's called Round One, and they have this effect when the actor get like hit and get like shattered to a piece, and then after that he get put together, and I think that's what they used. It's something similar to this. So like when you break something, and he was like formed with a lot of small cubes. So on that movie have a really good VFX. I think for an Indian movie, I think it's one of the best VFX that you've seen. I didn't watch the movie, I just seen a documentary about the VFX. So I'm glad I hope you guys learned something from this one here. And make sure to comment. I really need to see your comments down there. I wanna see what you guys like, what you don't, to really see if you guys have a better idea how to do this. I want to see if you guys have any suggestion about a new tutorial or anything. And one more thing, don't forget there is something called the like button. If this was helpful to you, please click it. Thank you.